Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Donahue and I'm the new technology coordinator for our district. I already sent out an introductory email with the PDF that I will be discussing in this video. The main purpose of this video is to introduce you to the revised standards that came about this year, and I also want to give you an explanation for each standard, or in this case I'm going to be talking about each topic. There are three new standards for technology is information and communication technology, society and technology, and design and technology. As you can already see, the first strand is already up for a standard. It's already broken down into 4 grade bands, so whatever grade you are teaching this year, you can look under the specific grade band and look at the bullet points that State of Ohio says you need to be teaching for that year. So like I said, the first strand is information and communications, and the first topic is identifying and using digital tools to accomplish a defined task. This is what teachers are already doing. Basically, you're looking at the resources available and seeing which are appropriate to be using for your grade and what is going to be an asset or to strengthen your lesson. A lot of times teachers just incorporate technology for the sake of incorporating it. They don't see that it needs to be relevant to what the students are learning, and everything needs to strengthen the objectives that you have planned for that lesson. So make sure that you're finding relevance for the technology you're incorporating. Topic 2, you want to use the learning tools and resources available to evaluate and use information. So basically this means that, students already know how to research something, they know how to go onto Google and ask a question and then have many websites available to them or whatever search engine that they're using at that time. But what most students don't realize is they need to make sure that whatever website or resource that they're clicking on is valid, meaning that it's appropriate information, it's relevant to what they're researching, and not just going and clicking on the very first one. So we need to educate them on how to look at the websites and make sure that they understand what's current information and what is not. The third topic is using digital learning tools and resources to instruct information. So this is a build-up from topic 1 and topic 2. We just need to make sure that, again, whatever resource or tools that the students are using, it needs to be relevant. Again, it's not just the sake of throwing in technology for the sake of doing it. It needs to be very relevant to the lesson and to the concepts that they are learning at that time. Topic 4 is using digital learning tools and resources to communicate and distribute information to multiple audiences. Many teachers, design or have the students complete a project and they present it to their class, but we need to have a better way of distributing it out to a larger audience, whether you guys are going into a different classroom or posting it on several different online free course websites for more audiences to look at. So again, this is all about how we're going to share it out and make it very relevant to them, not just an assignment for them to do. How are they impacting the world with what they're researching or presenting? The second standard is about society and technology. And with this, topic 1 says the understanding of technology's impact on basically the humanity, so everything around us. And for students, they need to understand that technology has played a major role in their lives. Most of us grew up without cell phones. I mean, most students already at a very young age already have a cell phone or already know how to use it. So they need to understand how technology has played in advancing our world, not just their own lives. Topic 2 is analyzing the impact of communication and collaboration in both digital and physical environments. To me, this is, students need to understand etiquette and understand that consequences play a major role, whether they have positive or negative consequences for whether they're posting anything online or whether they're researching. It doesn't matter. They need to understand that there will always be a ramification to it. To me, this is cyberbullying at the T, because they have that ability to communicate to each other, and it's not always in a positive atmosphere. Topic 3, explaining how technology, society, and the individual impact one another. Again, I mentioned cyberbullying. This just hits home, and students need to understand that technology is obviously very important to our society, but it needs to be used appropriately, not just because it's there. They need to understand technology is important to advance our understanding of our society, whether it's in the classroom or outside of it, and how it's going to impact anything that they do in their lives from now on. The last standard is design and technology. So basically, like it says, we're defining and describing technology. This, to me, you're looking at the big picture and how every little thing plays an important role. So without this piece, how does it all work together now? So we need to help our students understand, if we were to take away the use of cell phones, how does that affect everything now? In topic 2, you're identifying the problem and using engineering design processes to solve the problem. So students, they already know how to problem solve. They have critical thinking skills, but they don't know how to apply them. As a science teacher, I use this a lot when we were doing labs. So it's my goal in technology that I'm going to apply the same lessons that I did as a classroom teacher. So giving students more of a problem, dealing around technology, and having them to design or come up with a solution to better advance it in some way. And the last topic is demonstrate that solutions to complex problems require collaboration and understanding and systems thinking. Basically, this is relying on each other. How does one system depend on another? If you were to take it out, what would the problem be? If we removed Google, how then would they research anything, or how would Google Classroom or Gmail work? Of all that, they need to understand, if you take one thing out, it has a ripple effect, and it could have major impacts for our society. Topic 4 is evaluate designs and using functional and aesthetic creative elements. Teachers were already a creative bunch, so having that be onto the students, and just not discussing how technology is involved in their everyday lives, but what's the function of it? What is the purpose? Educators were always looking at, what is the purpose, or what do we want our students to learn from this? So this is a major topic that they can do. So I really hope that you found this very enlightening, and I look forward to talking with everyone and getting to meet everyone. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact me through email or phone. Thanks. Have a great day.